So Dave Chappelle was performing at a show in LA. It was for the Hollywood Bowl or something like that. It was for the Netflix as a joke series that he does. And y'all already heard about it. Y'all probably seen the pictures, the videos, all that other stuff already. But y'all have not heard my perspective yet. And only reason why I'm on here is just to give y'all my perspective. I'm not here to hoot and holler, to let people know not to jump out there anymore, anything like that. I just want to remind you all that what Will Smith did, it started something. It started something. And what this young person did, try to run up on Dave Chappelle, that could have ended with far worse than a good old fashioned ass whooping. All right. First of all, this man does his comedy. He grew up doing his comedy in the hood all over the world. And every single comedy show that was like in the hood, this dude has done it. He's done it. He's from Southeast DC, just like I am. He used to be a skinny dude, but then he got into the gym. Look at him. He's a big dude now. But check this out. He's peaceful. He's never been no fighter dude. This is probably the first time he had to put hands on somebody in his entire life. All right? So 48-year-old Dave Chappelle was run up on stage by someone who Dave Chappelle later called a trans man. And he probably was a trans man. Don't know. I don't know yet, but we'll get there. And young person ran up on there, tried to tackle him, and Dave Chappelle scooted him out the way. And it sounded like, when I watched it, it sounded like he hit him in the top of the head with that mic on his way down. Bow. And then Dave Chappelle got out the way. Jamie Foxx and a whole bunch of Dave Chappelle's people that was already near him came to protect this man. Listen, this ain't no Will Smith, Chris Rock, snooty booty type of situation. This ain't Hollywood type of situation. Yeah, they in Hollywood, but this Dave Chappelle and all of his friends are not Hollywood, man, at all. So they commenced to whooping dude's ass. He had something that was a gun lookalike, because it wasn't no real gun. But the dude was just full out dangerous. And then after they whooped his tail, the dude had big old lumps and bumps all over his face, and somehow his shoulder, his elbow was facing the front of the camera, was facing this way. So his outside elbow, listen, I'm about to show y'all, but I just want y'all to know something. Y'all, it's other ways to protest. It's other ways to protest. LGBTQ plus community, listen. It's other ways to protest. Anybody that's this, I see this all the time when I'm reacting to all the people I react to on this channel. Every time they try to go somewhere and talk, it's somebody who don't agree with them that tries to protest in their own little way. Just make sure you're safe, because you won't walk away from that protest. And you don't want to walk away from that protest in cuffs either. Because when they called the police on this guy right here, that was the biggest blessing in this guy right here's life. Because they probably would have killed that man. Period. You don't run up on somebody like Dave Chappelle with all the love that he is shown all over the world, and then all of his friends are there, and come on, man, you don't do that. That's like walking up on my block while I'm around my friends and smack me in the face. What you think's gonna happen? That's exactly what happened to this young man. And then Chris Rock came up on the daggone stage after that and said, was that Will Smith? Oh, wow. Shout out to Chris Rock, man. I would have loved to have seen that energy when Will Smith slapped your ass, though. But you're a good dude. You're a good dude. You decide to keep it classy. And I understand that the story is about to come out and you about to really give it to him in your form and fashion, in that pen. You're going to sit down, you're going to write some comedy that's going to destroy Will Smith. And he already know he can't do it again, because everybody then came down on him for everything he's done to Chris Rock. So we already know it's not going to happen again. But y'all need to see this right here. I don't care how much you protesting. Do not run up on stage of a comedian, period, when he's doing his job, because this can happen to you too. All right, so let me show this to y'all, man, because I already seen it. I just want y'all to see it. All right, Where we at? Where we at? There we go. Him chasing.
Whenever you're in trouble, Jamie Foxx will show up in the sheriff's hat. It was a trans man.
Was that Will Smith?
See? Y'all see that? Was that Will Smith? Shout out to my man Chris Rock, who, to me, in my opinion, Chris Rock is the funniest comedian still alive.
Was that Will Smith?
Was that Will Smith? Of course they show this again.
Oh, now everybody comes out for the curtain call. Shout out to Jamie Foxx, by the way. Jamie, where you at?
Yeah, so there y'all have it, man. Listen. Cuz jumped out there. He got dealt with like crazy. Hopefully he learned his lesson. He didn't have to go all the way out like that. But it could have been because of mental health. It could have been because of drugs. I mean, it was something happened that caused that dude to plan this thing out and tried to run out there. And what if he actually brought a real gun and was successful at doing whatever he came there to do to Dave Chappelle? At the end of the day, man, this wasn't even all that funny to me. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm glad Dave Chappelle walked away from it without a cut, a bruise, nothing. He walked away just as clean as he came there, which is phenomenal. And shout out to my man Jamie Foxx for running up there and doing and making sure that he let people know we need to protect this man at all costs, because Dave Chappelle he's a wonderful dude, man. He is. And whether you agree with his side of things or not, he always come with his truth, man. And you know what I mean? He's an honest dude. But I'm glad that it turned out the way that it did. I'm glad that the young man didn't die, because it could have been that way. But that young man deserved every single punch and kick they got. I believe that 1000%. Won't change that up at all. Because had that been one of my loved ones, yeah, you would have got it just like that. Straight like that. And if somebody would have, that's why I love the fact that Dave Chappelle decided to focus more on his health and get in the gym. He wouldn't have been able to roll on him and pop him in the top of the neck with that microphone if he wasn't in good health. And that's why I too am staying in the gym and getting in good health, man. Look at these daggone guns, bro. Look at these things. They getting up there just in case somebody want to run on the stage while I'm doing reactions. I'd be like, get up off me. And everybody else hit that subscribe button. Love y'all.